What digital products can you sell and how to pretty much create it. And I'm not talking about creating it from the online course, shooting the videos. There's probably plenty of stuff out there, but how can you actually monetize a digital product and craft it? Let's say you have a few ideas, but you really don't know if the market's going to purchase it. And how can you be able to build something out that people will actually pay for based on your experience? And there might be some people here that just need ideas, okay? If you guys need ideas, I have my niche list. You guys can check that out. It gives you all types of skills that you guys can offer. And maybe you guys have skills around affiliate marketing, email marketing, copywriting. Okay, I know these are high income skills, but we can even go as far back as you having a background in fitness and cooking. There's so many different digital products to create, but how can you actually turn that idea into an income stream? Because right now with digital products, for the next couple years, it's going to continue to grow. It's a growing industry. The e-learning industry is a growing industry. Forbes, by 2025, they say it's going to be $1 billion a day industry. So even if you can get 0.001% of $1 billion a day, you're in the clear and you'll definitely have some income to be able to sustain you for who knows however long you're going to be part of this movement. But you can literally craft a digital product today that will be able to sell year after year after year, depending on how evergreen the content is. So what I want to be able to share with you guys is how to kind of craft one, how to turn this like, hey, I have an idea and how can I turn it into income? First, I have some questions for you, okay? And I'll link these questions down in the description. You guys can ask yourself these questions because maybe you might have a hidden skill. You might have something that people are willing to pay for, but how can I do it? Or maybe you have to be able to develop a little bit more skills in order to create. Because the goal of having a digital product is to produce a specific result that someone is looking for. And how can you be able to produce that? And let's say you do. There's going to be some people here that know, that probably have something, right, that have an idea, and you just want to validate it with these questions, or you have no idea and you're just out here trying to look for the best way. I'm gonna link these 5 questions, but I want to ask you guys these. Number 1 is, what problem do you solve? Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna list all the problems that you can solve. Doesn't matter. It could be as simple as learning how to put a skateboard together. Okay, it could be a snowboarding, like, but is that a problem? That's the thing. Like, oh well, I know some people, they have a hard time knowing what to take when they go camping. I know, super random. Or they might not know how to cook a boiled egg, right? Like, just list all the problems that you can solve. Okay, number 2 is, what are you passionate about? And I don't always say create something around your passion right away, but what are you passionate about? Number 3 is, what do you research? In your off time, let's say it's your Friday nights, what do you research? Do you research stuff about technology, about tech, about cameras, right? Do you research things around books in a specific industry, right? Different authors. What do you research? What blogs, what Reddit posts, what Twitter feed, right? What's on your IG feed? What do you research that you're actually interested in? Number 4 is, what do you have results in? Do you have any results for anything? Just anything. You could be good at writing like 2-page essays, okay? Like, what results do you have? And then last one, number 5 is, what would people buy from you? And this is probably the hardest part because we're so hard on ourselves and we're like, well, I don't think anyone will buy anything from you, RC. Well, you gotta search a little bit deeper. Look if there's a marketplace for it out there. Okay, what would people buy from you? I'm gonna link these 5 questions so you guys can really meditate on this and really take some time. Like, take this seriously, because if you're willing to create a digital product that has the potential to make $100,000 a year, a $100,000 at least digital product. One of my digital products hit 100K in a little over 18 months. Okay, and obviously it's a high-paying skill that people are looking for at that moment. But if you can ask yourself these questions, you're gonna find something. Okay, so I'll link those questions below. And then here's the last thing when it comes to crafting a service and offer a digital product. There's this, and I'm gonna post it right here, but it's a graph of 2 circles where your passion and your skill. You don't want a full-on passion type of business. I don't think everybody that is very passionate to start off, like, business might have to be a little bit boring, but it can always be fun, right? But it's like you're not always going to be passionate. Like me, I'm passionate about studying God's word, right? But I'm not trying to monetize that. Like, people still have their day jobs, okay? People still have things that they're skillful in, that they have skills, but I am skillful in marketing. So how can I take my passion and my skills, that center in the middle, that is what you can start crafting. And if you just answer these 5 questions and check out what this graph is about, take your passion and what you're skillful in, and how can you mesh that together. You might not be able to right away, right? What you're 100% passionate about. Me, I was never really passionate about running Facebook ads, Google ads. I wasn't. But it's a skill I was willing to learn because I knew the marketplace needed. There's levels to this. But eventually you'll get to that point where, after a lot of, trial and error and the money you've made, businesses you've created, you're going to be able to create a business around that center between your passion and the skills that you have. Well, if you guys have any questions about that, let me know. You guys can tap in below. I have a 19-minute training around this as well, kind of sharing, because once you craft your offer, once you've crafted your digital product, how can you market it? How can you take it to the market and really learn how to get people interested in this stuff? That's my 19-minute training. It's the /learn. You guys will see that link. So you guys can tap into those links below. I'll also send you the niche list. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, drop it below. If this is kind of stuff you guys like or enjoyed, or if this has given you any sort of, you could say, wisdom to be able to walk forward in your journey with crafting, creating a digital product and going from an idea to income, let me know if this blessed you. You guys, appreciate y'all. You guys can tap in the like, hit the sub if you enjoyed this. Any questions, like I said, drop them in the comments. Y'all be blessed. Have a great week. Bye-bye.